Tuesday, and you know what that means. Time for Pop-Off Politics. This is our weekly segment where we examine agenda items set to go before Houston City Council members tomorrow. My colleague, KPRC2 investigative reporter Mario Diaz is here to break it all down for us. Mario, before we get into all of that, let's remind folks, we brought this back last week.
Right.
We'd been off for a minute. So let's remind folks the purpose behind Pop-Off.
Well, it's very, very simple here. We want to explain to you, okay, exactly what's going on in City Council, because whether or not you live or do business in the city of Houston, right, the operations of the city impact you. So what we have been doing for, about a year and a half now, Zach.
It's wild.
I know, it's gone by pretty fast, okay? Is that we pick a few items from the weekly agenda and we break them down. Some have millions and millions of dollars attached to them, and some, they just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way it works. But we do this to see exactly how the city of Houston is taking care of business, because at the end of the day, they are doing it all with your dollars.
Your money. And so the impact, of course, is there. With that, what do we have going on today?
Well, they've got a big agenda. They've got a big agenda this week, okay? They have 60 agenda items spanning 229 pages. It's one of the largest since we've been counting in the Whitmire administration, okay? So they're getting some work done.
Mario saving trees this morning by not printing off that agenda. We appreciate that.
No worries. No worries, okay? Anyway, so only 2 of the items are held over from last week. As you know, there's a special phrase, Zach, and that is...
Oh man, what is it? Oh my goodness.
You forgot the
forget. Kick,
Here.
tapping, hitting. No, tagging.
Yes.
Ooh,
The items get
I'm
tagged.
done.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. I had a
used to love
brain
that.
cramp.
So what
I
happens?
know.
So what happens when an item gets tagged?
You
Let's
kick it down the curb.
Yeah,
You
kick it down the road. Yeah, you kick it down the road, because what happens is, like, a council member might say, "Man, you're slow." A council member might say, I got to think about this one. I don't like it. So they tag the items. So only 2 were tagged last week. They're going to bring them back this week.
I can't believe I forgot that.
And they're going to vote on them. It's okay.
I cannot believe I forgot that.
No one's perfect. Okay, so we're going to begin with item number 18. It's the Houston Airport System, and it's a recommendation to enact an ordinance appropriating $160 million. Oh, let me get out of the shot here. There we are.
Moonwalk. Come on.
I didn't have coffee this morning. $160 million from the airport system, consolidated 2011 construction fund, and $40 million from the airport's improvement fund for the West Concourse expansion project at William P. Hobby Airport.
Okay,
Big
cowboy.
number.
Okay. I feel like every week we're talking about the airport in some capacity. What's going on?
It's not our first rodeo.
No.
We've done this before, but it has slowed down. Okay, it has slowed down in terms of the times. And this is huge, not only because the price tag, again, $160 million, but also because it means more traffic ultimately coming into Hobby, meaning more business, more commerce, more dollars coming into the city of Houston. And here's what we know. The push for this new project started in August of 23. Back then, the city appropriated $250 million, according to the paperwork, tied to this agenda item, with the total appropriated amount being $470 million. But we are getting 7 additional gates, 6 to lease, and 1 for common use by airlines for international domestic operations. So according to the numbers, it comes out to about 7, you're looking at about roughly, I'm bad at math, but around, I want to say $70 million.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money. So wait, listen.
Or in the terminal, there's a lot that goes into it, right?
So when we usually talk about the airport, there are 2 things we talk about, right? We talk about a lot of money and a lot of time. Any idea on when this could be complete?
Yeah, this one is going to be done by 2023. That's the, makes me 2027, 3 years.
You're really
3
confusing
years. No,
me.
I had the 3 years in my head. 2027, 3 years. That's the plan to have this agenda item completed once they voted through.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, we will be watching. What's next, sir?
Agenda 25, agenda item number 25, and this is an ordinance
No,
approving and authorizing a compromise settlement for, this is not the one. This is a different one. Let me read it for you, okay? Compromise settlement release. Just ignore that one. Release an indemnity agreement between the city of Houston and Texas and Melinda App to settle a lawsuit. This is a civil lawsuit, okay? In the United States District Court for the Southern District of Texas in the Houston Division for $800 $850,000. Okay, this is coming from the Property and Casualty Fund.
Casualty fund.
All right, and there it is right there. We've got it up now. $850,000 on the settlement. Big number.
This also is a big number. Yeah, where is this coming from?
It's a case that we have covered in the past, okay? And it's one that, according to Joe Ahmed, the attorney, and his website, has already changed Texas sexual harassment law. This all stems from a case in which Abbott's supervisor obtained a private video produced for her husband, according to Ahmed's firm. The supervisor secretly watched it for years, and the jury's award includes actual damages, mental anguish, punitive damages, and attorney's fees. And here's where this case is different, okay? The U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals found that sexual harassment does not need to be experienced in the moment in order to be actionable. And I'm quoting from Ahmed's firm's website. The victim still has a claim if she finds out later about what happened behind her back. And this is the first time the court has ruled on that issue. So big number,
Interesting, yeah.
big number, but the takeaway here is a bigger change in case law.
Yeah. Interesting. Of course, we will be following this very closely. If you have any questions, concerns, it's Mario Diaz. He is your guy. Diaz at KPRC.com. Okay, Diaz at KPRC.com. We're always investigating. We have an entire team back there. Just reach out to us and let us know what we need to put some eyes on. Yeah, you got the hardest part down packed. 2023 and tagging. I'm not sure.
No, we don't. We're off this week. We're a little bit off this week. Okay, but you know we're rust. We're shaking it off.
I appreciate it.
Have a great morning. We'll see you.
As well.